Up, YouTube? It's been a while, I know. I missed last week, and it's been eating me from the inside, and it hurts still, but I think I'm gonna get that, that alien out of my chest at some point, and it's happening now, so it feels pretty good. I'm in a play at school right now, so I've been really busy, and I didn't have time to go to the movies last weekend, and it hurt, but I'm here now. I'm here to tell you guys about Harold and Kumar. So, Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas, So, what do you guys think of this movie? I'm a fan. I like the first one. First one, classic. Cult classic right there. Second one, dumb comedy that has some lines in it that if you don't think they're funny, you're stupid because they're hilarious. So now we get to the third movie. And this flick picks up 6 years after the second film, Guantanamo Bay. And Harold is married to the very fine Maria. And, Kumar is living in a dump, being a pothead, and just chilling there with a beard looking like, like he's a bum. And so what happens is Maria's father, who's played by Machete, Machete, is a Christmas fanatic. And something goes wrong where, to not spoil anything, because it's not necessary, Harold and Kumar, they meet up somehow, and something happens that they need to go do something to make it so they can have the perfect Christmas for Maria's father, Machete, so Harold can gain his love, so that it's one of those stories, you've heard those before. So they're back, Harold and Kumar, back on a wacky adventure, and, there's a few new additions to this series this time, it's third time around, you gotta freshen things up, you gotta put that little thing, hang that thing to make it smell like pine in the car. So let's get going. Well, we'll start with, the weakest stuff and get up to the strongest. In this flick, or I don't know why I keep saying that, but flick, in this one, they added Amir from College Humor, who, I don't know if you're familiar, but he's a pretty funny guy. He wears glasses, and he plays, like, the annoying character, usually. And that's what he was in this movie, and honestly, I was excited to hear he was in the movie. I heard, like, about a year ago, like, wow, he's gonna be in a movie. Like, that's a huge step up from College Humor, especially something like this that'll get a lot of recognition. And honestly, they could have done something a lot better with him. He was almost wasted. He just played the same annoying character. And I probably chuckled at a few of his lines, but it was just for nostalgia's sake of being like, hey, it's College Humor, dude. Now we get on to Thomas Lennon, most famously known from Reno 911, and you've seen him do tons of stuff. He had a great quick cameo in Hot Tub Time Machine. He was pretty funny in that. But in this one, he's playing the straight man. He's straight edge. He's Harold's new friend because Kumar and him no longer hang out. So Harold went and found a new friend who's Thomas. And along for the ride with Thomas as well, he brings his baby because it's 3D day. It's daddy-daughter day. Yeah, and I'll get back into how that's an awesome line in the movie later. But yeah, so the baby comes along, and I gotta say, the baby doesn't have any real lines of dialogue. Oh, that's a lie. That is a lie. That is not true or correct. But the baby is funnier than Thomas Lennon. He was kind of just, like, every once in a while, he'd be like, oh, I'm a white guy, and I'm gonna say blackish things, like, that when he did that kind of stuff, like, that was kind of funny, okay? It made me laugh. But another obvious addition is that there's 3D this time, and 3D is a gimmick. Everyone by now should know that. And the people who made this movie, they know that. So they use it as much as possible. I can't remember the last movie that I saw in 3D that was like this 3D-ly awesome. Like, everything, you get stuff blown out at you, like, from smoke to, like, maple syrup come right up in your grill. Like, this is 3D Harold and Kumar, and it's awesome. One of my favorite things, though, about this movie is that it's really self-aware, and that's what I was getting to, the 3D thing, daddy-daughter day, that thing. They make tons of jokes like that, always referencing, like, this is in 3D, and, like, making references to how Kumar was actually, working in the White House for a while. Like, seriously, like, that happened. He was working in the White House. Like, crazy, right? But yeah, they make, references to stuff like that. But still, that being said, They still stay true to themselves. They keep to their roots. There's still all that gross out humor that you love. The bad language that, you know, the series has made you come to love. And, God, it was written really, really well. When you're coming the third time around and we actually know these characters, this is when you can really have fun with them and, like, do a lot of good stuff. This feels like a really strong comeback. I like the last one, like I said, but this one, big step up. This one I was saying that it was better than the first as I was walking out, but, like, I don't know, there's just something about the first that, like, it just makes it so good that it was such a good concept, and that movie was an accident. That wasn't supposed to be a big series. They never thought that they would make a sequel to that about going to Guantanamo Bay. They didn't even think they'd make one about Christmas. They were like, we're going to make a stoner comedy. It's going to be about them wanting to get fast food, and crazy stuff is going to happen. And it was amazing. Now with this one, they had to go a little bit deeper, and they do. But don't take that, like, you know, as far as you think. Like, deeper, it's a Harold and Kumar movie. There's poop jokes. This movie had me laughing really hard. Like, really, really hard. Of all the comedies I've seen this year, this was definitely better than Horrible Bosses. And I probably laughed just as much as I did at this as I did at Paul. Paul was very, very funny. But this, I would say, was probably on par. But you add in that great script that this movie had, being really self-aware, and, like, you know, also Neil Patrick Harris comes in and he nails it, of course, you know, like NPH, right? And but the whole experience of the Neil Patrick Harris, the 3D, you know, Harold and Kumar coming back, and Christmas, it's just, this is worth the full price. I can't see why I would not recommend seeing this in 3D for the full price. It is an experience. It is, I'm going to go on record saying, this is my, besides Christmas Story, in a long, long time, this is the best Christmas movie I've seen ever in a long time. So, although not necessarily better than the first was it's a cult classic, people. This one, it's just a great Christmas classic to me. And do yourself a favor, pick your poison, go see it, and have a blast. Have a blast, because this is really damn good. I enjoyed this so much. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it so much. Please leave a comment and tell me how much I suck. I'll appreciate that even more. And, you know, hit up there the buttons that say subscribe, and cool things will happen, I promise. Catch you guys on the flip side.